Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 11th day of January. Here we go. The halacha is that when calling up people to the Torah, you're not supposed to call two people up to the Torah back to back if they're close relatives, like, for example, a father and a son, or two brothers. The reason is because people in the shul could look up at this instant and get kind of like jealous and think, hey, how come they're dominating and father and son get aliyah number 3 and aliyah number 4? And when that happens, an ayin hara can then happen. What that means, actually translated as evil eye, but the idea is that when your jealousy is provoked like that, if it is, and if you think such a thought or say such a thought, then I'm going to say some complicated terms here. The Satan can be mekatreg, which means that the Satan, we believe in that in Jewish law, can actually go with this thought that has just been enunciated by the jealous person to God himself and say, hey, you know, there's some people saying there that that such and such family doesn't deserve so many good things. And God can then be, quote unquote, provoked into looking into it and saying, you're right. Now, that's not easy for us to understand, all those machinations, like how it really works up there in heaven, but that kind of thing can go on, and that's the closest that we can come to understanding it. And therefore, we don't want to provoke any looking into of our what we deserve, and therefore we don't want people looking at us jealously and questioning us. Therefore, you should not call up a father and son to two aliyahs back to back. Not two brothers, even half-brothers shouldn't be done. Even grandfather-grandson shouldn't be done. More distant relatives than that, it is considered okay. And there is one other leniency, and that is if the father was called up and then the son was called up by accident, and the son has already come all the way up to the bima, then the halacha does kick in and say, well, don't send him back down at that point. That's kind of like past the embarrassment point. It shouldn't have been done. He shouldn't have been called up. You could have stopped it, but if he's already up there at the bima, then you do let it go through. Thanks for logging on. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.